The unexpected revelation that high-ranking officials in the administration inadvertently included a journalist in a group chat about war plans has sparked intense discussions within the White House. There is growing speculation that National Security Advisor Mike Waltz might need to step down. However, no final decision has been made yet. White House officials have indicated that President Donald Trump will ultimately decide in the coming days, as he observes the media coverage of this embarrassing incident. A senior administration official mentioned on Monday afternoon that there are ongoing discussions among staff members about Waltz's future, following reports that he mistakenly added Jeffrey Goldberg, the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic, to a private chat about a military strike on the Houthis. Half of them believe he won't survive this or shouldn't, said the official, who spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss internal matters. Two senior aides have suggested that Waltz should resign to avoid putting the president in a difficult position. It was careless not to verify who was in the chat. It was reckless to discuss such matters on Signal. Recklessness is not acceptable for a national security advisor, the official added. A source close to the White House was more direct, stating, "Everyone in the White House agrees on one thing: Mike Waltz made a grave mistake." According to The Atlantic, Goldberg received an invitation to join Signal, an encrypted messaging app, from someone named Mike Waltz on March 11. He was then added to a group chat called Houthi PC Small Group, which included other top officials like Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, Vice President J.D. Vance, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard, and others. A third person familiar with the situation said Trump has spoken with Waltz about the issue, and for now, the White House is standing by him. As President Trump stated, the attacks on the Houthis have been highly successful and effective. President Trump continues to have full confidence in his national security team, including Mike Waltz, said White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt in a statement on Monday. The press office declined further comment. Another White House official acknowledged internal pressure for Waltz to take responsibility for his mistake, which might mean resigning. However, this official noted that Waltz's fate largely depends on Trump's personal feelings about the matter and mentioned the involvement of other officials in the Signal chat. Two officials pointed out that while Trump might hold Waltz accountable for potentially compromising U.S. national security, he could also be frustrated with Vance for deviating from the administration's foreign policy stance in the chat or blame Hegseth for allegedly sharing sensitive information with the group. "I am not sure the president is aware of how inconsistent this is with his current message on Europe. There's a risk of a significant increase in oil prices. I am willing to support the team's consensus and keep these concerns to myself," Vance reportedly said according to The Atlantic's report. But there is a strong argument for delaying this a month, doing the messaging work on why this matters, seeing where the economy is, etc. This incident has provided an opportunity for long-time critics of Waltz, who are wary of his neoconservative ties, to push for his removal. Waltz previously advised former Vice President Dick Cheney on counterterrorism, but has recently shifted his foreign policy views towards an America First approach, similar to Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Concerns were amplified on social media by isolationist conservatives, questioning why Waltz had Goldberg's phone number in the first place, suggesting it indicated continued neoconservative sympathies. While Congress has been hesitant to challenge Trump in his first 2 months in office, some members expressed concerns about the incident on Monday. Representative Don Bacon from Nebraska, a member of the House Armed Services Committee, described sending sensitive information over an unsecured network as unconscionable. Meanwhile, Senator Roger Wicker from Mississippi, chair of the Armed Services Committee, told the New York Times it was a concern and that his committee would definitely be looking into it. Criticism from defense hawks is particularly notable, given their view of Waltz as their ally within an administration dominated by America First isolationists. However, the source close to the White House who criticized Waltz did not anticipate any long-term political consequences for Trump or the administration beyond possibly costing Waltz his job. Many Republicans in Congress hope Waltz will remain in his position. While some GOP lawmakers privately believe someone at the White House needs to take responsibility, House Republicans have defended their former colleague Waltz. Speaker Mike Johnson told Politico that Waltz should absolutely not resign. "He's exceptionally qualified for the job. He is trustworthy," Johnson said. "He was made for that job, and I have full confidence in him."